Hey everybody, welcome to the One Up Geeks YouTube channel, and today we're going to be playing Futurama. This game is a super expensive game these days. I'm playing it on PC SX2, which makes it look so much better, as you can see in these little menu screens here. But yeah, super expensive, so I never got to play this back in the day. I think it had a limited print run, if I can remember correctly. So we'll go right into the cutscenes here, which can't be cleaned up too much by an emulator, unfortunately. But we shall see. These don't even look that bad, all things
Good
considered.
news, everyone! I've sold Planet Express to Mom.
Also, why are you wearing that funky hat?
What? Oh, this? No reason.
This just feels like an episode of Futurama.
Mighty odd.
Are you off your nut, Professor? How could you sell the company to Mom?
I had to. We've been losing money.
I love that they have all the
Strategy of using a giant spaceship
actual
to deliver one
voice
package
actors
at
for
a
this game,
time
too.
wasn't as clever as I thought. Plus, you three never actually charged anyone.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry.
Ah, this bends.
Oh, fuff. It's not like this is the end of the world as we know it.
And it indeed is the end of the
world
world.
as we know it. With her recent purchase of Planet Express, evil entrepreneur Mom now owns over 50% of the Earth, making her its supreme ruler.
Has anyone ever noticed how Fry always seems to turn on the TV at just the right moment?
At the risk of editorializing, this reporter applauds the demise of the pathetic human species.
The situation is indeed grim. We go now to a live statement from Mom. Oh, don't worry, dearies.
See,
The
she
only
doesn't seem so
change
bad.
I'm making is that Mother Earth will now be called Mom Earth.
Aw, that's cute.
Okay, I take that back.
Also, you're all my slaves, and anyone who doesn't report for duty before curfew tonight will be blasted by Hoverbot Death Troopers.
Take it, we're going to be seeing a lot of those in this game.
Okay. In hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have sold her Planet Express. Must be my hind cataracts.
Well, the Earth isn't safe anymore. As captain, I propose we get the hell out of here.
Second.
Amen, sister.
To the ship!
The ship doesn't look like it's going anywhere either.
Oh no, the ship's all wanged up. Who could have done such a thing?
It wasn't me this time, I swear.
No matter. We need to repair the ship and we need to do it fast. Leela, you start banging on the control panel.
I'm on it.
Bender, you'll have to bend the ship back into shape.
Man, how come I always have to do all the bending around here?
And Fry, you, what exactly do you know how to do?
I can burp the alphabet.
A, B, D.
No, wait.
So useful.
Oh, I've got
So
a mission
useful.
for you, Fry. Find a hammer. Yes, sir.
Gives us the most menial task ever. The game feels kind of wonky a little bit. The controls are a little,
The
I
hammer
don't know,
at
like
the bottom of a giant pile of
just
dangerous
really
rubble.
touchy. Yeah, let's grab this hammer. Maybe. This is not gonna end well for me. Well, that's the quickest game over screen that I ever did see. But you're actually supposed to do that, so everything's
What
fine.
happened? You were crushed.
And
under
you
2
come back
tons
in
of
the
debris.
toaster.
And you died! It was so funny! I guess you had to be there.
I don't get it. If that's me dead over there, who am I here?
You're also you, thanks to my latest invention, the Reanimator. Every time you die, it will automatically make an exact duplicate of you based on your x-rays, a DNA sample, and some scrapings from the inside of your tennis shoes.
Wow. When did you invent it?
About a week ago, and I've been trying to kill you to test it ever since.
So what was death like, Fry?
Well, first everything went dark. Then this bright light appeared, and it said, "Game over." Oh, Professor, here's the hammer I died
This game is
getting.
very self-aware.
Oh, you can keep that piece of junk. I only made you look for it to get you out of my metaphorical hair. Now, if you want to look for some tools I actually need, why don't you find the ones missing from my tool rack?
Okay.
Fry looks weird from the
All of them.
side.
They're all in the building somewhere.
His
and
hair
I can't
just
fix
doesn't
the shit
look
without
right
them. Can you
If
find them
you
and put
look
them
at him
back?
at a certain
No
angle.
problemo. What is this, some kind of tutorial?
So you have the hammer and you can kind of run around and do different things. I mean, just hit things. But we are trying to find every tool in that stack over there, so as you can see, I'm just kind of going around everywhere. And trying to get these toggles is difficult at times. And there's Bender in the bathroom. Hello. So I think I'm just gonna break these boxes here. Or turn on the tap too. I can do that.
Looks like a key card is required.
Just kind of try to look around in these games a little bit, even if it makes no sense to what I'm doing sometimes, just because you never know what you might find. And this seems like there's kind of an emphasis on exploration, so I miss these kinds of games. They don't seem to make a lot of licensed games like this anymore, where it's a lot of platforming and, you know, a few combat sections and things here and there. I'm looking around everywhere in here, because I know I'm gonna miss something. There's a hatch. More money. And I'll go into these. So I
Looks
don't
like a
have a
key
key
card
card
is
yet,
required.
so I'll go in here. These lockers always open the weirdest way. You've got to like go away from them to actually look inside them. It's kind of strange. And you can see 0G jugs there in that locker. See, it always opens and I have to like go inside it. Not much in there. More money. Bender's got some different stuff in there. In here, Hermes locker. Have to hit this to break that
a
open.
nibbler. I'm gonna collect all of them.
And we have a nibbler. So nibblers are collectibles, and you kind of see those on the bottom of the screen. So there's only one here. Not much in there. And then there's a skeleton there. So I'll continue running around. Now I have a key card. I can go into this area, and there's electrical stuff all over the place. Hit that, nothing happens. I can break this glass though, and that'll be the first extra thing I found, I think. Go up there, but I won't yet. Spending machine. That has some slurm in there. Yeah, I think that's health, that's why I can't grab it, so that's what I'm gathering so far. Camera can be a pain in this game, I've noticed so far. That's where we came from.
Bender had his way with
And
the
a
boiler.
little light platforming here, and of course I already jumped in the black
Ice cold
goo.
slurm.
Guys found a nice spot in the corner. It's hard to explain like how finicky the jumping is. It's really touchy to move Fry around. That's why like it's just kind of hard to hit your jump perfectly, especially with the camera. The camera hits the walls. It's one of those things where, you know, you wish it didn't hit the wall, but it's nothing that's too egregious so far, and that hurt me, obviously. Ran right into that like a moron. And we can go into Zoidberg's office. There's some things in here. You'd think you could open that, but apparently not. Do the water. That's about it. I don't know why they let you interact with the sink all the time. Doesn't really do anything. Here's another key card that will be for the next office, I believe. And that's for Hermes. And he is in a trance so far. There's probably something in there. There's a calculator, some money. Got a lot of money so far. And there's
I'm not rich,
back
but I'm
here. Bunch of money. Can't go outside yet. That's probably where we have to go at the end. Another tool rack item though, and we get an extra life. So I'm thinking $25 get you an extra life, maybe? Not sure. This doesn't seem to be working for whatever reason. There's these owls all over the place, and I'm not sure if there's going to be something to those at some point. Lost so much life on a frickin' tutorial level, I can't believe that.
Lottery tickets, here I come!
There's another sink. I almost think there's something that you could do with that, but apparently not. And what do we have over here? That's, oh, cameras. Kind of shows you where everything is, but it looks like we've been to most of these places. Oh, that's a room we haven't been in. There's a drill, and Leela and Professor. Something in here for sure. That's a blow dryer, from what it looks like. This will stop the fans. Now, that is a tool that I missed, and I had to literally look it up because I didn't know where this thing was, and it was right in front of my face the whole time. I'm doing this commentary after, so I can take you through my plight a little bit with that. Yeah, I walked by this the whole time. It was right there. And it even said you could use your hammer to break it too. I just ignored that completely.
Finally, I'm
Went
as rich as
through
the
all
Pope.
this. And there's the bucket down there. And then you can pretty much just move on. And this is where I was kind of like, okay, well, where else can I go? I had to kind of think about it a little bit. I dropped off some tools here.
There. Now to go look for the rest of the professor's tools.
And I know there's still that room that I haven't discovered yet. So, decided to go try and find that one. There's that door upstairs that I haven't been in yet. So, I just went over there and went in there and checked it out. There's not a ton in this room though. But I did get some health here, which is nice. You can kind of see outside a little bit, see a little silhouette of everything. Now I'm just grasping at straws trying to find stuff. There's one more. And I figured I might as well top up completely there. And this is where it gets kind of like interesting because I just can't figure out where else anything would be. Like you're trying to find, I think I have 1 left, 2 left at this point. So I go back here trying to see if maybe I can go out here now. No, I don't have a key card or anything like that. That'll be far later in the game. Another bit of money. And I thought I had already got those before, so that's weird. But I don't think I did. Go back in here and realize this thing actually tries to kill you. So I ran away from that. But I'll destroy it. Get it out of my face. I don't know if those owls are like clues or something, but I ended up finding like a few more bits of money here and there, just exploring for this last piece. Even went in this area again, even though I probably didn't need to. Just looked around because I just couldn't figure out where like a fan blade or propeller would be. I thought it was a propeller.
There. Now to go look for the rest of the professor's tools. Stupid old stupid head.
I think I was still looking for a couple at this point. I was getting a little bit antsy about it though, because it just felt like they shouldn't be that hard to find. So I knew I was just missing something.
Right, do you mind?
Made sure that like there was nothing that I was missing with Bender. It did seem odd to have him just sitting there for that. That's when I found this shower that I didn't find before, and that was the second last item. And then, I think that's when I kept looking around here. It was so weird because I knew it was in such an obvious place, and of course, like, I didn't even think about going to those vents that I'd already been on. But you can see it even in that picture right now. It's in the top left corner. And, just dumb. If you ever find that last collectible after you realize that you've been waiting forever to find it, like, it's so annoying when you're trying to find it. You just can't figure out where it is. Went in this room again. Nope, not in this room. They give you this hammer, and like, you're not doing a whole lot with the hammer either, which, hopefully there's more weapons later in the game that you can utilize, but this is just the tutorial level, so nothing too crazy. So I cut out a bit of that time that I was running around trying to figure out where this last piece was, because it was just dead time. Ended up finding another dollar bill there, stack of dollar bills, which gave me 50 and another extra life, so it does look like it's 25 per life. And yeah, I just went in here and ended up looking around for all different things. Couldn't really find anything again. I thought maybe I might have missed something in these, but it doesn't look like it. And that's pretty much around this time where I kind of clued into maybe it would be up there again. So I think I just end up dropping off another tool here, and then it kind of clues into, oh, actually, I have to go back upstairs. So that was the other cutaway there. Just a lot of filler in this video because it's a lot of running around the same places we've already been trying to find this damn thing, but hopefully the rest of the game isn't as annoying with the last piece of something like that. But of course I fell here too, so let's prolong the inevitable. Platforming, like, I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to do the platforming later in the game if it's at all difficult, because the jumping is just not easy to land. He's very quick on his feet, so it's hard to, like, navigate things. You know, you press the analog stick a little bit, and there's that final fan blade. Unbelievable that it took me that long, but hey, you're along for the ride. And now we can go put this back, and this will complete our weapons, or our tool collection, rather.
Wonderful! All my tools are back in place, even the ones I didn't need.
Ones you didn't need?
Oh, sadly though, there was one part I was unable to repair.
Not the dark matter engine, not the dark matter engine.
The dark matter engine.
Ah, crap.
But don't we have a backup engine?
We did, but we never used it. It being backup and all, so I pawned...
He pawned it.
Pawned it? Why?
For the same reason everyone pawns everything in America. To get a gun.
So there's our
Don't be
new
fried.
weapon. That's
Go to the
nice
pawn
to
shop
see.
and get back our engine.
But there's a curfew. Hoverbot death troopers are roaming the street.
Ah, yes. Then you'll have to take the sewers.
So the
what about the
sewers are going to be
sewer?
in the next
I
level,
gave
and
you
that'll
a
be
gun.
in the next
What do you want, a
video.
flowered
But
dress?
thank you for
Now stop
watching
being
this
a
one,
wussy
and we'll
get
go right
going.
into part 2 and the sewers. So thanks a lot, guys, and it gives you your little summary here too.